Hello. Jesus Christ, it's Friday. Hi. I did not think through what I wanted to do today. It was actually between, crazily enough, I bought a game called Spilled, and in that game you play as a little boat that's cleaning up like oil spills and trash. It's really cute. For some reason, The Blob 2 has been on my mind because of gestures to the current events. And it could, and like, in my brain, I'm like, that game was from like, I wanna say like, my senior year into college? And I would not be surprised if that game is still fucking evergreen. Color pun. But I'm like, am I willing to face my cringe high school, early college self from like over 10 years ago? I don't think so. So yeah, and I'm like, I'm not ready to go back to date everything yet because I haven't made any progress in that game since I streamed it last. Then I remembered that I bought this on Steam sale. I watched Barry play a good chunk of it, but it has been a while. So I think a lot of it is gone out of my brain. But yeah, this should be comfy cozy game time for the most part. I the thing about this game is that one of the trailers was a girl having literal panic attacks. So but yeah, this is Wanderstop. It's a game by the dev of Stanley Parable and a bunch of other people too, but yeah, this was like it showed up I think at the Game Awards like a year or two ago. Not last year's, the year before. And it was like fucking Oasis in the desert of like mid low contrast game, yeah, low contrast games. Um but yeah, let's get started. I will adjust audio as I have it at 50%, but I think it's gonna get louder at some point.
My name is Alta, and I am a fighter.
Yeah, it just has to go up a little bit.
When you're in a fight with someone, only one thing matters.
Can I turn this up?
Control. Are you in control, or not? Because if you're not, here's what happens. You get hit. Hard. You feel scared.
Oof.
You submit. But if you do the work, if you put in the hours, if you give yourself no excuses, then you take back control. That feeling right there. The moment when you realize that your pain does not have to be an impediment, that it can be what drives you. That's the reason why I became a fighter. It's why I pushed myself harder than anybody I have ever known. I trained like my life depended on it. I did the time. I put in the work. And so, to this day, I have not lost a fight in 3.5 years. Undefeated for that long. God, it took everything, but I earned it. This is what I devoted my entire life to. Finally, I'm here. I made it. I can... I lost? How? No. I must have gotten sloppy. Complacent. I must have slacked on my training. I'm so stupid! But I can use this failure to push myself even harder. Train myself back up better than ever. Right. Maybe the loss was actually a lesson I needed. Once I've made it back to the top, I'll never allow...
Girl.
Again. I'm a failure.
Oh, girl.
I'm weak. I'm a failure.
Oh, I forgot how hard this game opens up.
I don't deserve it. I don't want to be this person. No. Snap out of it, Alta. Do not go to that place again. Take responsibility. This can be fixed. Only one person in the world is good enough to train me back up. Master Winters.
Woman.
She was an unrivaled fighter in her time. A god. She'll know what to do. Her home lies deep within a forest, at the edge of the world. I'll find her no matter what it takes. I'll do whatever she demands of me. And when I leave this place, it will be on nobody's terms, but mine.
God. The art style is very much like it's not GG, but it is very GGDG. Feels good. It's refreshing to have something to chase again. Oh god. What kind of training will Master Winters put me through? I'm sure it'll be brutal. Good, I hope it's brutal. Just have to... Wow, I'm tired. This game is so, like, you can see, like, the red flags. Like, this character is, like, is a walking red flag, and you're just like, holy shit. Right, I can't slow down, I can't hesitate. Hesitation is why I've lost those fights. I was lazy, I let myself get complacent. I have to ensure it never happens again, that's all that matters. I have to- wait, what's going on? Why does my sword suddenly feel so heavy? What happened? I can't carry it. Stop this, Alta. Pick your sword up. Pick it up. What are you doing? No, this is impossible. I've carried the sword with me every single day for more than 7 years. It's a part of my own body at this point. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Do I leave the sword here? Can I do that? Is that okay? This art is so fucking good. I don't know if I have any other choice. I'll never find Master Winters at the pace I'm going. I'll just leave it here for now. Then as soon as I find her, we'll come get the sword and resume training. I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. It feels good to move quickly. You know, if I keep up this pace, I could. Hang on. Right, don't stop. Keep moving. This is exactly what it took to become undefeated. As long as I prove myself to Master Winter, she'll know what to do next. This game is a little bit like... There are games where I play... Like, this is the choice I would make. I think this game is one of those where it's like, you have to make the choice the character would make. She'll... Oof. She'll fix me. She'll fix all of this. Right? I can be fixed. Oh, girl. Psychonauts, we don't fix people. Sun Tzu, The Art of War. He looks so pleasant. A very good morning, miss. Good to see you are awake. I have to go. Oof. My goodness, you are not feeling well? I can't stay here. I need to leave. Oh, I see. How delightful. Fucking... These, like... models are so good. Like, these... You would not see this shit in an indie game, like, 10 years ago. The 3D models and expressions are so, like, they're, like... I don't want to say Pixar levels, but they're pretty fucking good. Say, Boro would very much like a cup of tea. Which is to say, this one's name is Boro. A pleasure to be making your acquaintance. And you are having a name as well? Alta or no? Yeah, sure, give him the name. Wonderful, welcome to Wanderstop, Miss Alta. Wanderstop is the name of my tea shop, you see, right there in front of us. As long as I am making tea, would Miss Alta like some tea as well? No. An acceptable answer, tea for only Boro then. Wait, did you carry me here from the forest? Indeed, it seems I am still having the upper body strength of my youth. Boro was once fastidious about developing his triceps, if you can imagine. My sword, we have to go back and get my sword. Oh, not to worry, Boro already retrieved the sword. It was lying not far from where I found you. So, you could pick the sword up? Did it feel really heavy? No, I don't believe so, just normal sword weight. Is the sword supposed to be heavy? It was heavy just before I passed out, of course not, it's just a sword. I can lift the sword. It was heavy just before I passed out. How interesting, no, it was simply the weight a sword should be. May I be asking what brought you here, to this forest? I'm looking for someone. To see, for fun? Master Winters is a legendary warrior, she lives somewhere out here. I need her to train me. Yeah, it's really quiet. So for fun, wonderful. Now then, it is time for the tea Boro promised to himself, very exciting. Something has occurred to me. You say you are not wanting to drink tea, but perhaps you wish to help me make tea? The making of tea, it is good for the soul and body, perhaps you help me recover. I'm a fighter, not a tea maker, I'll be leaving here soon, see nothing. Only fighting for Miss Alta, she does not sleep, breathe, or eat, only fight. Yeah, basically. Well, I suggest that you at least do the breathing, very important stuff. And although making tea is perhaps not as vital as breathing, I think you would enjoy it. Think of yourself. You have collapsed from your journeys and are badly in need of rest. You can run back to the woods, yes, it's true. Or you can briefly relax here while keeping your hands occupied. What is there to lose by spending just a few easy minutes making tea? And then, of course, straight back to your exciting journeys in the forest. Nothing but a momentary diversion, what do you say? Do not feel like you have to answer right away, I will be over there inside the shop. If you wish to help me make tea, come speak with me and I will be glad to show you how. It is entirely up to you, please take your time and be well. Look him stamps. Okay. Maybe like that? I really like these kind of colors. It's very similar to Slime Rancher. Oh, nice. Oh, wow. Hello, miss. You decided to join me. I'll do this with you only until I'm well enough to travel. Very good, I am understanding completely. Now then, we must be showing you the steps to make tea. If we are going to do this properly, we must harvest our own ingredients, no cutting corners on Wanderstop. Please, once you come with me, I will show you to the maintenance room to gather our tools. Hold RT to show the stuff. The fucking- I just remember seeing this, the fucking little, like, train. Welcome to the maintenance room. Here you will find all sorts of useful tools for running a tea shop. For instance, the tools that we must use to dry the tea leaves. Do you see the basket that is right there? Go ahead and pick it up. With the basket in hand, you can gather up tea leaves that have grown outside. Just scoop them right up into the basket, no trimming required. Remember, you'll need an entirely full basket before the tea drying process can begin. Once your basket is full, return here and place the leaves into one of these bowls. The leaves will naturally will begin naturally drying themselves just like that. If you have used up all of the tea bushes that are in front of our shop, you can always find more out in the clearing. They regrow in plentiful numbers along the outer edge of the clearing, no need to worry about running out. All sounds good. Why don't you get some tea leaves drying then? Why don't you get some tea leaves drying, and please come speak with me. Oh god. I hope my throat can live. This is very satisfying so far. Excellent job. Please come see me to discuss next steps. Please. You've set the leaves out to dry, and it will be several minutes before the process is complete. Once they have fully dried, they will clump together into a tea ball, easy for storage and transportation. Yes, the tea ball is the most convenient of nature's miracles. But miss, we can put the tea ball out of our minds for now. The next step is to do a bit of gardening. Perhaps you already saw the wall tools behind you, each of them can help us in some way. For now though, all we will be needing is the watering can. Watering can! It looks like a frog. That's a cute watering can. Please, once you take the watering can with you, perhaps stash it in your pocket for easy use. Then, with your watering can stashed, come and meet me outside by the garden. Press X to stash an item. Press and hold. Wait. Oh, I see. Okay. Welcome to the garden. Here is where Boro likes to do the planting of plants. As you can see, we are already having a blue fern here in the garden. But miss, we can grow this simple plant into a larger one, almost like magic. Please imagine a grid surrounding a blue fern. Fucking Punnett squares of it all. If you were to plant 2 additional simple plants on either side of it, forming a line, then the fern in the middle becomes a plant egg. It is a miracle of life. Here, I will give you a seed for more blue ferns so that you can try it yourself. Of course, you can be making these plants anywhere in the clearing that you like, not just the garden. Boro simply enjoys the feeling of making plants in the garden. So why don't you go ahead and make a line of blue seeds and let me know when it's done. Oh wow. Oh wow. So like this? Okay. Egg. I finished making the plant egg. Fantastic, the next step is to be watering it. Remember the watering can you stashed earlier, now is the time to retrieving it. Please take the watering- Oh, can't any of the spigots connect to the water? There's several around. Fill the watering can with water, then pour it onto your new egg. Once you've done this, please do come speak with me again. Hold A. That's a good Foley. That's some good-ass Foley work. My god. Oh. You have successfully watered the plant egg. Once you water the egg, it will grow into a hybrid plant. The plant you have made is what I call a small hybrid. Try using your watering can on it again. It will grow even more seeds. In this way, you can be using small hybrids to make as many new plants as you like. Once you pick a fresh new seed from the small hybrid, please let me know. So... Only once? Oops. Okay. Okay, got more seeds. Excellent, let us move on to the next step. Is this going to be written down anywhere? Yes, of course, all of this is written in a book in our library. I'll point it to you later. But for now, I would like to show you the next type of plant. Can you guess what we will be making after small hybrids? Guess. Large hybrids? That is correct. Just as small hybrids produce seeds, large hybrids will give us fruits. Remember how you used the line pattern to be making a small hybrid? Well, to make a large hybrid, instead we use this triangular pattern. You do not have to reuse any of the plants we planted to make the small hybrid, so this is an entirely new shape. Yes. Simply use some of the blue seeds you produced to make this new triangular pattern. Once you made the large hybrid, water it to receive fruit, just like you did to get seeds. Go ahead and try it, please. Tell me when you pick the fresh fruit from the plant. So... Did I... What the fuck? Oh, did I fuck this up? Oh, I fucked this up. Oops. Uh-oh. 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 What if I fucked up? I need more seeds. Okay. I got it. I don't want to be mean to him. I also fucked up. Shit. Watering can. How do I get rid of that? It looks bad. And then do I... Oh wait. Am I stupid? I might be stupid. Hooray. I understand now. Shit. Well, we're getting something out of this. Wowee. I keep putting it down in the wrong way. I didn't even... What did I... No. Chip chip. I did it, I made fruit. Wonderful miss, you have excelled at gardening, truly you have. The fruit you made is called a chip chip, and we will be using it in our team momentarily. I will tell you though, if you wish, there are many more hybrids to discover. We have a variety of large hybrids and small hybrids that can be made using these patterns. Here, I will be giving you this field guide that shows you more. This is already very chill. Within the pages of this field guide, you will see prompts for how to make the other hybrids. You can also learn more about the fruits each large hybrid produces. Understanding the attributes of these fruits will be quite useful when making the tea, yes. Okay, that is all for gardening. Do you feel accomplished? Actually I do. Sure, why not? It is a begrudging sense of accomplishment, but I will accept it. However, we are now done with gardening, and it is time to make the tea. Come, let's go inside, and I will explain the tea machine to you. Oro? Okay. Ooh. Small hybrids. Huh. Love this shit. Chip chips, puff pots. I could burn an afternoon just... finding all those hybrids. Where'd mans go? Here. Here we are back inside the tea shop. What a whirlwind adventure you and I have been on. Why is this so complicated? I thought tea was simple. No nephew of mine is going to call this hot leaf juice? Goodness no, tea making will crush the mind at will. If this is all too much information, then perhaps we should take a small break just to let our minds relax a bit. Ooh, Boro could tell a joke. Sure, tell me this joke. Okay, here's the joke. A librarian and a farmer are eating dinner in a fancy restaurant. Suddenly, one of them notices a sign that says, "No librarians or farmers allowed." They both become quite scared that they're going to be kicked out of the restaurant, when suddenly the farmer removes his mask and reveals he's actually an astronaut. Or maybe... Actually, hang on. What if they're eating dinner in space and the sign says no astronauts? Okay, yes, that's much funnier. Are you improvising this joke? Yes. Okay, Kofi bot. Why? Well, Boro was attempting a more organic feeling for the joke. Also, I just realized I have to do this because I didn't change- not Swamp Chat. I didn't change it back from Deltarune. Okay. That way the humor is feeling light and fresh, wouldn't you agree? Fine, but this better make me laugh. Yes, of course. Okay, where were we? The librarian and the farmer eating dinner in a restaurant in space, and a sign says no astronauts allowed. This means there is no concern of them being kicked out of the restaurant until both of them remove their masks. They are both astronauts. Oh no, this is a tragedy. Surely they are going to be kicked out of the space restaurant. But then, let's see. Then the sign removes his mask too. It isn't a sign after all, it's a dessert menu. They both order dessert. One asks for custard and the other asks for a banana split. Then after dessert, they leave the restaurant and go to a movie theater. Is this joke going somewhere? This is all part of the process. Humor cannot be rushed. Yeah, but it has to get somewhere eventually. Do not worry, with Captain Boro in charge, this joke boat will be steered safely into the harbor of laughs. Okay, so after dinner they go to the movie theater, and they look at what movies are playing. Many movies are showing. There's some comedies, some dramas, a couple of horror films, and... let's see... Oh, I've got it! Here's the punchline. So one of the astronauts says, "How about this movie? It's called The Train That Ran Out of Fuel." And the other one says, "No thanks, I hear it really loses steam at the end." Haha, do you get it? The movie and the train both lose steam. What was the point of the astronauts? Why was their whole section of the joke where they ate dinner and took off their masks? That was character building, creating context. Hold on. I don't know if it's just traffic outside, but that ambulance took its time. You see, the first half of the story helps you care about them. You're invested in their story. I'm not. I don't care about the astronauts at all. I see. Well, this is all useful feedback. Boro will be refining and workshopping his material going forward. At any rate, that delightful diversion into comedy has left us both relaxed and refreshed. Shall we get back to the tea making? I am quite excited, because this next step is the most important of all. Behold, the tea machine. So fucking cool. There's a fucking decanter and everything. The tea machine is the most vital part of prepping drinks. Is it user-friendly, miss? I do not even know. But for your convenience, I will add a few new pages to your field guide. Oh my gosh. These instructions should help explain how the tea machine is to be used, I hope. They will also explain where to be using the tea ball and the chip fruit that we made earlier. How does that sound? Would you like to try using these instructions to make tea? Can't you just show me the steps? I'm not sure if I want to be constantly checking a book. Of course, I am completely understanding. I will show you the steps to use the machine, but remember that they are all written down in your field guide as well. First, climb up this ladder to the rope to the top. The ladder can conveniently be used to access all parts of the tea machine. Once you're up here, pull down the rope to pour as much water as you'd like. Okay, go give that a shot, and I will move on to the next step when you're done. Ooh. Next step is to heat the water, climb down to the ladder a bit to reach the bellows. This shit is my jam, dude. Pump the bellows while keeping the heat exactly the right temperature. Once the water is fully boiling, this step will be complete. Is it boiling? Okay. And now that is some steaming hot water. You're doing quite well so far managing our complicated tea machine with ease. Tell me, are Borrow's instructions helpful, or would you rather be figuring out the rest of the machine on your own? Keep giving me these instructions. Of course, I am more than happy to. Next, you will rotate the ladder to the right until you reach this valve. Kick the valve, and it will transfer the boiling water over to the infuser. Left stick. Ooh. And just like that, our water scurries over to the infuser. While the infuser is open, position yourself in front of it with an item in your hand. You can reach the infuser from the bridge, or while still on the ladder, whichever you prefer. Then you toss any item to the infuser, any item at all. This, of course, is where you will be placing a tea ball and a chip into the mixture. Give it a shot. Oh. Ooh. Oh, I see. Cool. Oh, I didn't pick up the tea ball. Wait. Ah! The motherfucking tempo of this, the siren sounds fast. But they are not moving very... toss. Ooh. Ooh. Toss. Ooh. The water will only be changing color once you've added your tea ball. One more valve to kick, and then we'll move on to your final step. The finished tea has been transferred over to our final orb, the pyramid. The next step will be to get off the ladder, find an empty cup, and place it on the grate below. And pull the rope you see here in order to pour tea into the cup. And that's it, you'll be having yourself one shiny new cup of chip tea. Congratulations. You can even pour multiple cups of tea from the same batch if you wish. Ooh. I need a... Oh. Cup. 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 Ooh. Tea. This is the tea that you've made? Here it is. Splendid. Him sniffer. Delicious, it is everything that Bora was hoping for. Won't you join me at my favorite bench? I think it would be the perfect place to enjoy this tea. Fine. That's the spirit. Delightful. A cup of tea, a nice view, and a new acquaintance. Tell me, do you find the scenery as enchanting as I do? Is it a feast for the eyes? It's pretty, yeah. I'm just here until I'm old enough to leave. So you keep telling me, over and over and over. It's just that I have something very important to do and I can't waste any time. Will the important thing vanish if you spend 1/2 hour making tea? Oh... I'll be real, I've been kind of burnt out this week too. And it's been kind of... You feel like you want to do everything. Like you have a shit ton of things to do. And it feels like you can't dedicate any amount of time to doing any of them because that means you're taking away time that you could be using to do the other thing, and it's a crazy brain thought, obviously, but God, yeah. Maybe I don't want to take the risk. I see, I did not know that the matter was of such importance. It must be quite stressful, yes, to be constantly vigilant, yes. I don't really think stress is the cost of greatness. And to be great is all that matters? For me, yes. I must say, you and I have very different relationships with our careers. Running a tea shop, it is quite the relaxing endeavor, yet still very rewarding. To make a warm drink and put it in the hands of the customer. Yum, what a feeling. If you ever put your mission on hold, I am always looking for help here at the shop. Wait, put my mission on hold? Why exactly would I do that? I simply mean that it is possible you decide to stop looking for this Master Winners. And if that were to happen, you would be welcome to stay here and... What are you talking about? You think I'm someone who would give up on this? It could happen. People are changing their course all the time. Perhaps you are not able to be finding her, or you're simply tired. It is normal to... Wait, no, stop right there. You've known me for 10 minutes and you're talking about how you think I'd quit? I have devoted every day of my life to this, every single day for years and years. You have no idea the sacrifices I made, the pain I've endured. You can't begin to imagine it. Do you understand that fighting is the only single thing I've spent my life on? I can't give it up. I'm sorry, miss. I was not meaning to touch on such a nerve. It's not a nerve. It's me. You're talking about me. If I don't find Master Winners, then I can never be the person I want to be ever again. Would you think I should just give up? Live in mediocrity for the rest of my life? Just serve tea and try not to spend every single day thinking about how I had everything and let it slip away? Do you want me to fail? Would it feel good to see the big, strong warrior have to fall and cry and beg for help? Miss, can I... What am I doing here? Why am I even having this conversation? Why? Why can I not lift my own sword? It doesn't make sense. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here right now. I want to make the tea. Oh god, is my TNG tuber like fucking up? Ah. Hold on. What are you doing, buddy? Buddy. What was my... I also have the fan on it. Maybe that's not... Ah. Okay. I can't give up finding Master Winners. Click in! Never, not until she trains me back up into excellence, back to being undefeated. If I have to, I'll... Can't believe how tired I've been. I can't move, I don't have the energy.
Why are you here in this forest? Because of those fights. I lost and there was no good reason. I lost! It was so stupid! I was undefeated for over 3 years. Remember how bad it felt, Alta?
Ooh.
How you wanted to die? That's why you're here. In this forest. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that anger.
This is the motivation I need. I need the fear, the anger. I needed to lose. I could use it to get better. Look at me, I'm back. How do you like this, huh, Boro? You think I quit because it got hard? Maybe once I'm back to normal, I'll find them just so I can show them how strong. Man, in this town, it's always like, if, like an ambulance, that, like, every single first responder has to show up to any call, and that makes sense, but it's like, good god. There you are, coming around again. I must say, continuing to carry you here for the forest is reinvigorating Boro's triceps. How are you feeling? Any better?
Tonight's game is brought to you by Yarn. Yarn, it's a ball.
Thank you, Stamper. Miss? Something's wrong with me. What's going on? What's wrong with me? Miss, I am not seeing anything wrong with you. I collapsed out there multiple times. It's not like me. I lost 2 fights for no reason. I don't know. I'm just certain something's wrong. Well, I'm knowing exactly what the problem is. You do? Miss Alta, you are tired. Can you not see how tired you are? I am also so fucking tired. It is palpable. You radiate exhaustion. Me too, buddy. I am not a scientist, doctor. I did not do the 14 years of scientist doctor school. 14 years? But it is obvious that what you need is some time to rest. You take your attention off this task of yours and just let the mind wander. That sounds unproductive. Yeah. Extremely. Now you are understanding. Miss Alta being so productive is causing her great harm, it would seem. Don't look at me, game. But if I can find Master Winners, any pain I put myself through now will be worth it. Miss, I cannot make you stay here. You're welcome to return to the forest. You can go out there and run to your heart's content. You can collapse again and again and again if that's what you want. And then one of these times you'll be collapsing for good. But here in the tea shop, you could spend some time relaxing. Hi, Tori. This is a game about burnout, and it's hurting me. Will it fix you? No, but it may heal you just a little bit. So here's what I'm suggesting. Stay here and help me run the tea shop, just for now. The work is simple here, but it's enjoyable. It's not hard. We have no goals to meet and no schedule to keep. We work on our own time. It might be a good way to take your mind off things and just relax. And then when you feel fully at 100% strength again, away you go. Simple, restful, and no obligations. What do you say? Let me... Or I could leave now. Let me think about it. Of course, there is no pressure to come or go. You may do as you please. But how about this? I will be here in the shop tending to what is needed. If you would like to try running the tea shop, just come speak with me. Take your time and there is no rush. He gets up and he walks away. So yeah, the story so far is that Alta, the girl, she used to be a really good fighter, and for 3 years she was undefeated, but then suddenly she became defeated and she kind of had a mental breakdown over it, and she's like, well, if I train under this one lady, then everything will be fixed. But as she was running through the forest to get to the sword master, she kind of collapsed and ended up here. And just her sword felt heavy, she can't pick it up anymore. So there is half magic stuff going on, but also probably just it's a metaphor for burnout. Someone who's clawed their way out of work to take a break because you're feeling work and aren't burnout. It's, yeah. This is a very real game. What is it? Oh, I can sweep a... Dude, what is with all the sirens today? No. Wait. My plant dying? Also, froggy watering can. Dude, what the hell? I won't do it. Oh god. But I am half tempted to peek outside just to see what's going on, because I've learned that, like, if you just hear a lot, and I mean this is obvious, but like if the sirens aren't ending, it's probably very close to where you are. And I am a nosy bitch. So you're feeling up for helping me run the tea shop then? Briefly. Literally, as soon as I can pick up my sword again, I'm out of here. Come on! Stop! Stop it! Why? What is wrong with you? Leave! Stop. People stop getting into accidents. What the hell? Of course, the very split second you were well enough. Besides, I owe you for carrying me out of the forest. So if I was in your debt for that, consider the debt repaid. It sounds like a very equitable business exchange. So, what's first? What's first is that we must be better acquainting you with the shop. Please come with me. Yeah, so there's the fucking apparatus for making tea, and this is like 100% my jam. Boro is very good. He's very nice. Welcome back to the maintenance room. Miss Alta, the last time we were here I pointed you in the direction of our watering can, but I did not tell you much about the other tools. They are also quite useful, yes. The broom is useful for sweeping up any unsightly leaf piles that gather outside, and if you find any trinkets hidden in the leaves, you are welcome to keep them. Similarly, if you notice any weeds growing outside, perhaps you'll use our clippers. Personally, Boro finds it quite relaxing to do a bit of weeding. Am I weird for thinking this? Perhaps. This is all quite a lot of information, yes? Here, I will add some notes to your field guide, that way it is all conveniently written down. I hope you will be taking good care of our shop tools. Boro is quite fond of them. Also, did you see the little trains moving on the rail? This is our dishwasher. This makes me so fucking happy. Like, you didn't have to do this, but you did. Oh. When a cup is dirty, you can be placing it on here, on one of the wet dishwashing train cars. Then the cup will be dropped over here in the maintenance room, thoroughly cleaned. It is a traditional rail, train, and waterfall dishwashing system, as in olden times. Is everything making sense so far? Yes, and yes, lie. Yes. Very good, I am glad to hear. While we're here in the maintenance room, let us get you some attire. If you are to run a shop, then you must look the part. How else will our customers know to come for you for tea? Oh god, people will walk up to me and just ask me for tea. I want customers to feel intimidated. With the right apron, they will. Here, let us see if this apron looks the part on you. Yeah. Good fucking god! Brother, you good out there on your, like, loud-ass moped or whatever? Motorcycle? Christ. With this apron, you look like someone full of excitement to run the tea shop. That isn't in any way true, you know it. You've been dealing with so much corporate office BS, thought of doing simple chores to stay in your life, yeah. God, I kind of, at the beginning of COVID, I did do, like, a few... I think I did about a month and a half of work from home. I brought, like, a whole microscope home and shit. And the fact that, like, I could just take a little break to go do something else was so nice. And I know a lot of people who do work from home and still, it's very comfy, cozy for them. And, yeah, just, God. Also, yeah, just doing little chores without people bitching at you sounds so nice. Indeed, I did know it, but I was thinking aspirationally. Okay, there is one more thing we must do before opening the shop. This way. Where are we going, my man? I'm just gonna take these. Should I just take... Yeah. Where did you go? Where did he go? Brother, where are you going? It is your lovely sword. Very beautiful specimen. The sword is still too heavy to lift, yes? You were clipping through that rock. Yep, still heavy. I think this game and Potionomics are, like, probably have the best 3D animated expressions I've seen in any indie game. There might be one other one out there, but those two are like, holy shit. Wonderful. Please come with me. Just the weight of it all is really good. So I don't know what this plant is. I want to know. Oh, it's the red one. Okay. Where are we going? Where are we going? It really doesn't feel heavy to you? Not even a small amount. For now, let us leave the sword right here. You just chunked it? Perfect, it is quite lovely here, don't you think? For you don't know how important the sword is to me. It's like hooking a couple grapes. Fucking, I think about Isabel fucking holding up Siffrin like a rice sack. Can I be asking where the sword came from? Tell him. When I first began taking fighting seriously, I decided I would smith my own sword. It seemed like a good idea. I threw myself into it, learning everything there was to know about blacksmithing. But as soon as I realized I could easily spend my entire life just learning to make swords, it was so complex. If I wanted to become great, I had to pick only one thing and commit to it, leaving everything else behind. Girl. So I picked only one thing, being a fighter. After that, I commissioned a great blacksmith, someone equally devoted to their craft, to make this sword for me. I was obsessive. I demanded 1,000,000 alterations. We didn't stop until the sword was perfect. The sword that would let me pursue this one focus and leave everything else behind. I'm not a blacksmith, I'm not a tea maker, I'm a fighter. That's all I intend to be. This sword is a part of me. I feel sick not being able to hold it anymore. Oh. I'm going to find a way to carry it again, I promise. Fucking me with the tablet pen some days. Yes, I can see that you will. Bora was most confident in you. Oh. Alright, I believe it's time for us to open the shop. Are you having other questions before we start? How exactly am I supposed to run this tea shop? I suppose making tea for customers is generally preferred, but other than that you may be doing as you please. There are no specific rules. Simply take care of the shop in whatever way is feeling right to you. Customers may very well arrive soon in case you wish to prepare any tea ingredients for them. Oh, and remember earlier you asked if the gardening instructions were written down? Well, I have good news. You should go and visit the library in the upstairs section of our room, or shop. There is a book there on gardening, written by Bora's very good friend Sylvia. You may find it useful. I am quite certain Sylvia has phrased it better than I could have. With that, let's begin the exciting tea management adventure. It is beginning. Here we go. Are we doing it? Yes, we are doing it. Right now. It is happening as we speak. Okay, great. Good for us. Good for us indeed. Hooray. Yes, things. But I want to look around a little bit. So, this is part tea simulator, part... Where the fuck did my watering can go? My watering can! Froggy! You can swap an item. Okay. Where the fuck did my watering can go? Oh, I see. Where's my watering can? Oh, did I just fucking leave? Fucking hell. I want a sweeper. Oh, also there's these guys. Oh, shit. Look, I like them. I like them. They're very good. Clip. So yeah, I guess the game loop is you do thingos, you talk to people, you can make a plant. This guy hold of the orb. There is a character that I know a little bit about, and I'm excited to meet them again. For reasons that we will get to at some point, but holy shit. Buddy. Hey. Hey, bird. You know how a bunch of the plants outside seem to glow? Well, I was watering a plant and suddenly it stopped glowing. It won't produce any new fruits or seeds. Miss Alta, you have depleted the plant of its resources. How industrious of you. All plants are having a finite number of items they can produce. Yes, it's true. Once you've been watering them a certain number of times, poof, no new seeds or fruits. The glowing you mentioned is actually pollen. No more fruits, hence no more pollen. It's like retirement for plants. You can imagine them playing golf and attending bingo nights if you wish. They may not be producing resources for us, but they can still be delightful pieces of decoration. Of course, you are always welcome to making more plants if you are needing new resources, yes? More new plant children to slowly shuffle along the mortal thread towards plant golf. I will let the new plants live long, happy lives. I will propel them rapidly towards old age. That is good of you, miss. No need to make plant golf happen before it's absolutely necessary. Huh. Yeah, you can be there. Whoa! What is that? Trinket. I have a doll. Hello? Hello there. Yes, hi? Do you want tea? This is a tea shop. Do you want some? No. No, thank you. I'm fine. No tea. Thank you for asking, though. Sure, in that case, I'll go do something else, then. Sure. Sure. Okay. 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 Why did you... Okay. Got it. So I guess this one still has... Oops. What was I playing earlier that Y is to bring up the menu? I have no water. This is such a good water fill up noise. What am I gonna do with all these chips? So what if I... One, 2, 3, and what if I do... So I think, the guy who did the one Minecraft song, also did music for this game? What is this? Grape. Puff pod. Pocket is full fucking... Can I leave these at some place? Uh-oh. Oh, well, I have this. I can put it somewhere? Here. There we go. I have many ingredients and I don't know what to do. Oh, cute. What do I do with my ingredients? I can put these somewhere? Hot horsey noise. I have many. Look at my carrot plant. Oh wow. Oh wow. Huh. I guess I should... Brother out there. Please. Please stop. Please. Actually, I could put the mugs here, I guess. Oh my goodness, God! I'm worried I might like this game too much. Low-key. Teacup. Low-key, this game is dangerous to me. Cup. There's just like fucking seeds like here and there. No, that's fine. That's fine for now. So I guess to make new tea, you gotta empty it out first. Let's make a tea. So you gotta fill it up with water. And then gotta slap it. Fucking alchemy. I wanted to like... Oh, what was that one potion game? I wanted to like that one a lot more. But, you love Stardew Valley Stardew Valley fishing minigame, my god. Yeah, there was... is it potion? It's not Potionomics, it's something else, but... I wanted to like that game a lot more, but it was like very... I did not understand the balance of that game because it was like you had to run the shop but also figure out the potions and keeping stock but also experimenting was like really difficult. And I didn't like it. Did I just put all my fucking grapes? My weird ass grape plants? I don't know why dial-up noises. Ooh. Ooh. We can try another. We can try two. Ooh. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta get a mug. Where are the... Okay. Tea. One day I'll get it perfect. Do you want a tea? Oro couldn't help but notice that you poured a cup of tea to the exact perfect height. A full cup but not a single drop over the edge, absolute perfection. Why is the pouring mechanism so complex? Complex? Yeah, the tea has to travel through a long tube before it lands in the cup. It would be easier to pour the correct height if it simply dispensed directly into the cup. Why is there an added step with the spiral tube? Because it is fun. True. Right. Do you want it? I saw you speaking with our new customer. How did it go? Terribly. I asked them if they wanted tea, right? And they just said no. I see. And what is the terrible part? That's the terrible part. People are supposed to order tea. Yeah, I'm talking about you. Are they? Who made this rule that one must be ordering tea? Don't be dense, this is a tea shop! A tea shop has an intrinsic set of rules inherent to its existence. And rule number 1 is, you are here to drink tea, I don't make the rules. Hey buddy, back there. Miss Alta, you might wish to try a little lighter touch with our customers. Some of them will ask for tea, some will not. It is being entirely their decision. We are not in control of them, no. But the rules... Has Miss Alta never broken a rule before in her life? No, this person is in our tea shop. They are going to drink tea. I'm putting my entire mission on pause to be here to make tea for people. At least you could do is respectfully take tea when I offer it. Well, it sounds like you've made up your... Yes, I know, it's very admirable of me to be so visionary. Can it, tea man? We're doing it mine now. Who wants tea? Hey there, we just talked a second ago. Oh, right, yes, hello. Yeah, about that. Let's not dance around, you're drinking tea and that's final. Well, it's just that I'm not really thirsty at the moment, so you know, no tea for me right now. Yeah, thank you. Do you know what I'm going through right now? Let me explain to you what my day has been like. I collapse every time I go out into the forest to find help. Oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't know. And now I'm out here trying my hardest to run a tea shop for who knows how long. And my one responsibility is to put tea in people's hands, that's it. I'm sorry you have to do that. So I'm going to make you a tea and you will drink it because you're in a tea shop. Yes, are we good? I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. For what? I need to leave, goodbye, I'm sorry. What? You can't just leave, how will I give you tea? I'm sorry. You good, buddy? I'm just carrying this cup of tea around. Boro, they left. The person in the cape just walked out on me for no reason. I see, and did you happen to insist on drinking tea as an absolute requirement here? Yes, duh, because again, this is a tea shop. No, I completely made space for whatever they wanted. I see the connection you're trying to make here, and I refuse to acknowledge it. Oro was very glad to see you tackling your new role so enthusiastically. But please remember that making tea is only being a part of what Wanderstop offers. Customers may simply want to rest here for a moment, yes, just a break from travel. Or sometimes they're not even knowing what they want, and that is okay as well. Sounds like they don't really need me then. Indeed, in some cases that might be true. But then why am I here at all? If there isn't something I can do out there, I'm going to lose my mind. Oh. Otherwise, if I'm not making progress or something, I'm going to freak out. No, really? Though this is me. This line is unfortunately me. Oh. Well, how would you feel about using some downtime to maintain the shop a bit? I'm sure we'll be having new customers soon. It might be good to do some preparation. For instance, if there are any new plants you wish to make, perhaps now is a good time. Or if you see any leaves gathered to piles, you can sweep them up too. The time between customers is our downtime, Miss Alta, and it is a moment just for us. Please, I would encourage you to enjoy it if you can. Oh, and you can also do Boro's favorite pastime in the whole world, drinking tea. Would you perhaps try making a cup of tea for yourself? I think you might like it. You should be looking in your field guide to find a fruit flavor that would suit you. With your finished cup of tea, perhaps you'll find a nice spot to sit and drink it. Sitting in a lovely place with a delightful beverage, it's easy to let the mind wander, yes. It's a time only for you, Miss Alta, some lovely time to do nothing at all. Yes, a wonderful sort of stuff tea is. Well then, do you feel as though you have enough to do now in our downtime? None of these sound like measurable objectives. Indeed they are not, but that is why they are good to practice. It is like anything, Miss Alta, it gets better with practice. I am very grateful for your patience, and good luck with your continuing tea shop adventures. I will go find a bench and spill this fucking tea everywhere. The tea, it's spilling!
Who would I say has wronged me?
Wow.
I mean, it's weird because obviously I've fought all of these rivals. People who have tried to tear me down in all sorts of ways.
Alta?
And I do resent a lot of them. But, bizarrely, my most vivid memory of being wronged was when I was 14 years old.
Where did this come from?
My father came home from work, and he sat us down and told us that his job didn't exist anymore. We were going to move homes again. I was going to say goodbye to everything again. And it's like, he lost his job. That's what I remember. That he was weak.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Why should I have to change my whole life around because he was too weak to hold on to something?
Alta!
That's how I felt at the time. Then, years later, I learned it actually hadn't been his fault at all.
Yeah.
It was something totally outside of his control.
Yeah?
So in theory, I should have been able to forgive him and move on, right?
In theory.
But I just... I don't know. For some reason, I couldn't. It was like the anger had dug trenches in my chest. There was nothing I could do. There was no amount of rational explanation that would get it to budge. I still feel that anger. Even now. I don't understand why.
Damn. Different tea flavors will evoke different thoughts from Alta when she sits down to drink. The above sticker will be printed in your field guide next to any fruit that Alta has offered her thoughts on. Tea leaves are not required when making tea for Alta. Damn. Yeah, damn, what was in this tea? So what do we have so far? Oh, I got the chip one. Puff pod. There was a... I saw this, like, swirly looking plant. Where did I see it? Oh, here. What is this? Nope. Oh, is this... red seeds, okay. I like the gardening aspect of this game a lot. I have a lot of... wow. Why don't we try... then... water the egg? Ooh. Pretty. Oh my god, new guy. Wait. I see you. I see you, Leaves. Blizzard! Hey, buddy. Wowie McZowie, this looks exactly like a tea shop in the middle of the woods. No way, no freaking way, is that what this is? A magical tea shop? Oh god, you sound like you're gonna be a whole lot. A whole lot of fun, right? Isn't that what you were going to say? Gerald. See, this is what I was referring. Because not only am I a real knight, but I'm also a really fun knight. Gerald the knight, at your liege. A fair day upon you, and also upon me, who is an actual knight. Bro, he's wearing a fucking tie and, like, a Hawaiian shirt. Yeah, somehow I'm not buying you're a real knight. You're not, but I have all this knight stuff. What made you think I'm not a real knight? It's just your everything. I guess I can do my best to improve on everything. Hey, come to think of it, Timothy is also asking me to improve on everything. Timothy? My son, and he's just the best darn son in the world. Oh my god. Here, I got a photo of him, look at this. Oh. I took him to the International World Cheese Museum, and he adored it. Did you know that cheese isn't a plant? Wild, right? For Timothy's birthday, I made him a series of sweaters with my face on them. It's so that if he ever forgets me, he can just look down to his torso and there I am. Why would he forget you? Oh, he's always going on about wanting to purge me from his memory. You know how kids are. Jesus! I don't. Of course, well, as a father, let me tell you, it's very normal for a son to wear a sweater of his father's face. Let's see another Timothy photo. This is us at 3 AM. Holy shit. This is us at 4 AM. This is us at 4:15 AM. This is us at 4:22 AM. Holy god. I get it, Gerald. You enjoy waking Timothy up in the middle of the night. What? No, I don't, Oh my gosh, yeah, I guess you're right. I'm seeing the pattern now. Let's see another Timothy. Wait, no! Let's save some of them for later. Oops. I don't get the impression that Timothy likes you very much. What? Of course he likes me. I mean, yeah, I may be the world's singest... Yeah, I may be the world's single biggest dork bot. And so lame, just so unbelievably lame. And, oh god, Dad, stop taking photos. Dad, please. People are staring at his dad. I want to die right now. Oh gosh. But other than that, he adores me, I think. Sure, whatever. Would you like a cup of tea? That's what you do here, I guess. Is drinking tea something that a real knight would do? Yes, that's a common trait amongst knights. Then I will absolutely drink tea as part of my grand adventure. Is there any particular flavor you prefer? Well, to be honest, I'm pretty tired from all this walking. Do you have anything that could wake me up? Give me a big ol' shot of energy? I'll go take a look and see if that's a thing. There are requests. And field guide contains information about different fruits, yeah. So... Consuming it reminds you of those who have wronged you. Tastes like the origins of the planet itself, makes you nostalgic for something you never actually experienced. Savory, nutty, fully bodied, and can sometimes cause a burning sensation in the feet. Consuming it ages you by 1 minute. And Azzy fruit is probably what we need. What is this soundtrack? also need tea leaves. So we will go do that. This game is beautiful. And it makes you want to play a little bit more Stardew. Not Stardew, Slime Rancher. But might wait for more updates. Oops. Can I do anything with these? Huh. I'd imagine these also have their own genetics to them. But who am I to know anything? Oops. It's gonna take a hot minute for me to get used to the controls of this game. Like I was saying earlier, I had kind of no plan for today's stream because, one, I forgot to think about it. But, the new Somnium Files games is out next week, and I'm kind of hesitant to start on anything, big, but I'm also kind of on the fence on streaming it. God. And I'm not entirely sure why. I think I'm just... If I have to think about progressing on another thing, another game after, you know, how many sessions of trying to finish Deltarune, I might explode. So, and that's not gonna be a short game. The other thing I'm kind of nervous about is, in both Somnia Files games, there has been one moment that has scared the shit out of me. And this game is probably not going to be an exception. So I'm just a little bit like, I don't know if I'm mentally okay for that. We'll see, though. But yeah, I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that streaming, but we'll see. But I was either gonna do, there's a game with a little boat that cleans up trash and oil called Spilled. And then my other thought was, maybe The Blob 2, which is a crazy game to be playing in the times that we live in. But I'm not ready to, stare my childhood, not my childhood, my college, my high school to college cringe in the face just yet. So I remember that I had this, so we're playing this today. But super fucking cozy game, though. What do I want? Try this? Huh. That didn't do anything, okay. I'm just planting plants. Nope. Well, okay then.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yep, I gotta remember to blink. Hmm. Hey, Boro. Boro has noticed something very interesting happening to her tea machine. Have you seen the flowers that are sprouting on the tea machine tree? Miss, it is no accident. This is because of the spare tea that goes unused whenever you make a new batch. You see, whenever tea gets poured down the drain, it is in fact being poured directly onto the tree itself. Yes, your old and unused tea is actually hydrating the tree. How convenient. The more drinks you pour, the more flowers will be appearing on the tree. So please do not fret if some of the tea you make goes unused. All of it will find its purpose in the end. I like that. It's also like, when you... Whenever I fuck up at, making food, it's like, every single thing, in the end, you do end up walking away having learned something, so it's not a waste. Where do I want to put this gecko? Here. Yes! I like him. Ugh. But we can leave it on Hans. For Loki, over there. He likes it. Hey. Is there something I can be assisting you with? What should I do next? Let's see... Boro cannot think of anything. No, indeed, nothing at all. Nothing? Aren't you in charge around here? Give me something to do. Miss Alta, while I'm appreciating your enthusiasm, I must humbly request your patience. Sometimes there will simply be nothing to do. This is in fact the way of things. And you have pushed yourself so hard recently. Boro was thinking you are due for a bit of nothing. What do you say? Is it acceptable to not have any particular task at hand? Fine. Excellent. I am tremendously grateful for your inexhaustible patience. Damn. How long? Oh. It's almost ready. Almost ready. Oh, I should wash my cup, too. There it goes. Goodbye. Have a safe trip. Whimsy. Okay. We will make the tea. Pour out the old. Then we make the new. This is needlessly complex, but I love it. What is the... What the hell does is it called a Chemex? Is that how you pronounce that? The thing for coffee? What does that even do? Again, I don't drink coffee, so I cannot say. But why is it so fancy in the way that it is? I need a cup. Cup. Hooray! You drink basic coffee from the machine and instant coffee, so you're the wrong person to ask. Yeah, I'm just like, that's... I'm also the same way with tea. I do rinse my tea, but also there are a lot of teas that are just like fucking the green tea and the Yeah, the sencha and the hojicha I brought back from Japan, I think it's like... We ended up not going to Uji. And Uji's like the place in Kyoto that's for like... You get green tea there, but also tourists keep buying that shit up, so who knows at this point. But, somehow, I guess we just ran out of time or something, but we ended up not, really getting to go. So, I think that's on my bucket list for next time I go. But... Yeah. The tea I brought back was from, like, a touristy shop. And I was surprised when the instructions were like, you don't need to rinse it. And it still tastes fine, but I'm like, okay. That's not the Chinese way I learned. Here you are. Oh my god, that animation. Wait a minute. I feel so alert. I'm out of my mind with energy. We have given him too much power. This is peak Gerald right here. This is my best self. Can you believe that people are always telling me to chill out and for crying out loud, please stop? Well, those people can take a hike because I'm the one with energy tea now. This is literally the best cup of tea that anyone has ever made. Thank you. By the way, can I ask about whatever's happening to your leg? Oh, the purple smoke? It's bizarre, isn't it? I was wandering in these woods, and all that happened is I tripped and scraped my leg. Well, technically I scraped it on a glowing purple sword. A real cursed sword? And the sword was held by an old witch muttering to herself. Ooh, funny story, lunged at me from the shadows and screamed, "You shall bear the mark, you shall become the shade." Its prisoner, its companion, its smoldering ash left from the fires of decay. Breathe its fumes and become the pain of becoming. I'm paraphrasing, but that's basically it. Gerald, I think a witch has cursed you. Oh sure, obviously that occurred to me, but don't worry, I'm fine. Your leg is literally smoking. Yeah, but to heal myself, I did like 100 sit-ups after all this happened. So you know, I'm pretty sure I'm in the peak physical condition right now. That's not how you heal a curse. Hey, who's the knight here? I don't think you... Look, I understand this kind of thing is probably really new for you. It's really concerning to you. If it's really concerning to you, I'll do another 50 sit-ups after I finish this tea, okay? See, you'll be fine. If you say so. Glad you agree. After all, I'm a real knight. And if there's one thing knights are known for, it's physical health and well-being. Okay, time to reflect on the taste of this tea like a knight. Alright, buddy. You do that. I know what a fresh press is. French press is, hell if I'll ever use one. Yeah. One of my students, she got tired of, buying coffee. So she bought the big Folgers container from Costco and left it at the lab, and she's like, this is a whole year's worth of coffee. What am I doing paying like $8 for coffee every day? And I'm like, that's really shitty coffee, but I understand. Like, you can get better coffee, but I understand. Ah. Hey, man. What? You don't go to Starbucks anymore, you just brew it at home. Yeah. Also, yeah. I was never to begin with the Starbucks person. Why'd I do that? What? You're back again. Say there, local citizen, have you found yourself troubled lately by malevolent spirits? Indeed, more than ever, demons seem to haunt our every waking minute. Or tragedy. Surely in your own town, you too have noticed the abundance of unlawful apparitions. What's going on? What are you doing? Then I say you are in good... Hang on, what comes next? Oh, then you are in good fortune, because your neighborhood demon hunter has arrived. Oh, the Mormons are here. Pause for excited murmuring. Did you know that in communities without a demon hunter present, those communities are more likely to have demons? The math checks out. That could be my community. Yes, I know what you were thinking. Surely the price of such assistance is more than I can afford. Hold on, my mom is calling me. My mom made soup! She wanted to know if I wanted. I don't want. Tomorrow, I'm going home tomorrow anyway. Oh my friend, that is where you are in luck. For you see, the Order of Demon Hunters believes that these are vital community services. These vital community services should be provided at no cost to you. Wow, how could it be? Tune out. For although we know this is a controversial topic, the Order of Demon Hunters believes all communities deserve to live in peace and security. As for shock gas, that is why, for merely the price of room and board, the highly trained demon hunter before you could soon become a vital fixture in this exceedingly charming neighborhood. Please do not rush to an answer. Discuss it amongst your local elders first as is needed. I do eagerly await your reply. May your township steer towards its own greatest fortune. Fool, anything else? No. Right, well here's what I'm noticing. You are a demon hunter looking for a town to help, right? But I can't give you that because this isn't a town. So, you know, sorry or whatever. Say, let's discuss the ways in which demons may manifest in your neighborhood. Town hall meetings that run far longer than intended. Neighbors? The fuck? Neighbors in disagreement about proper fence heights. Anxiety. And many more. Parties being thrown at inappropriate hours. Say nothing. Shit, the demons. Square dancing events taking place without proper permits. Conflict over what constitutes as a family-friendly karaoke song. Citizens suddenly inexplicably believing they know martial arts. Neighbors mowing the lawns. Mowing their lawns 4, 5, 6, even 6 times every single day. Misspelling in community event flyers. And many more. Shall I give more examples? Oh my god, please no. No more, please. Look, I'm trying to be patient, okay? I am trying. But I need something to do, something to keep me active. I can't just sit and listen to people talk. So, Demon Hunter, this is a tea shop. I can make you tea. That is all I can do for you. Do you want tea or not? I guess, well, if you have Riedel tea, I suppose we could do a Riedel ceremony. It's a particular kind of ceremony that requires Riedel tea, so, if you have Riedel tea, I will get you Riedel tea. Perfect, thank you. What is Riedel tea? You've never heard of Riedel tea? You don't, run a tea shop? Today's my first day. We haven't yet covered what tea is made of. Ah, verily, I understand. Well, Riedel tea is brewed from Riedel beets, but I don't think I've ever actually grown Riedel beets before. I assume they come from a Riedel tree? Alright, I'll figure it out. Okay. I want to drink the tea and have an existential moment. What? What? Nice. Can I sit upstairs, actually? Surely. Yeah. Oh, wow. Boro? Boro.
I don't think I have a best friend.
Buddy?
Do I? The closest is probably this kid who always came into the shop where my dad worked when I was young.
The
I
way
didn't like this
he
guy.
just walked away.
But he hung around the shop so often that at some point he just
He read the room.
defaulted to being my friend. One day, he and I are hanging out, and he says, "You know your dad's a loser, right?"
Damn.
Of course, I thought my dad was a total loser.
Damn.
I thought he was weak and spineless. But for some reason, I just instinctively punched this kid right in the face.
I mean, he deserved it.
I'd never punched anyone before. I hit him again, there on the ground, and he tried to kick back. But I held him down and hit him, and then... Then a bit later, my dad lost his job, and we had to move. And I never saw that kid again. After we moved, I remember the very first thing I did was sign up for boxing classes.
Damn. Also, this is very cozy. I will never know the experience of sitting in front of a fireplace. Because, you know... Can I put the gecko on top of the mantle? Hold on. This is important. I need to know if this is possible. Hey buddy, you're coming with me. Surely. Hey Vizzo. Simply place fire somewhere equals fireplace. True. Oh. He's perfect. Oh my god, look at him. He watches over. Yeah, it was kind of funny because, I think for Worlds last year, they had a CAPTCHA. One of the possible CAPTCHAs to get in line, not get in line, to get your reservation for Pokemon Center was, select all the chimneys, and, like, someone in the VGC group was like, what, you people don't know how to fill this out? Yeah. I will never... Fucking chimney jokes will never get old. All about gardening. God. This is a lot. Seeds, small hybrids, place, become egg. I don't know if I have it in me to read all of it. Egg turns into a flower, you just bred two plants together. Oh. Large hybrids. Reading? Reading? Combine a plant with itself. Large hybrids, BAB, yeah. Breather. That's a lot of information so far. How will we take a little breather and relax for a moment with this calming picture of some beautiful fish? Those are some good fish. Fruits. Here's a new fruit. Small hybrids will grow more plant seeds. Fruits. Social commentary. Oh my god! Moving plants around. If you hold a plot... Oh, you can scoop up a plant. Huh. And then you can... Congratulatory... Yeah! Dedicated all garden 674. Okay. That did not help me, but, we'll figure it out. I guess I also didn't try... I didn't try... comboing... Well, I can give Borrow a tea. I just remembered. That's a thing you can do. Horsey. I love Uma Musume. I am still reeling over there is... Like, fucking of course there is. But I am still reeling over there is a horse girl with double D breasts in that game, and they let her fucking run. They let her fucking run! Without a sports bra. Is she okay? Oh. Oh. Do you want this? Or is that something we wish to know about? Within our shop library, there's a book called Book of Answers. Book of Answers. This is a very special book. It's old sacred tome. Step in the fairway, I'm sure it's fine. Book of Answers knows exactly how to meet the needs of every customer who comes to our shop. If you ever find yourself struggling beyond all reason with a drink request, you can look into the book. It will surely tell you exactly what must be done to make the person happy, no questions asked. Where does the Book of Answers come from? I am not knowing. It is far older even than Boro, if you can believe it. We are simply custodians tending to its ancient and unknowable magic. Personally, Boro prefers not using the book. To solve our customers' requests is a great delight. But from time to time, I am indulging myself in a good old-fashioned spoiler. Yes, indeed. Nevertheless, now you know of its existence, and you may use it or not. I intend to never use it. I intend to use it constantly. Can't it explain what's wrong with me? Well, it is possible that the Book of Answers is mostly containing answers to shop-related questions, or perhaps Miss Alta's conundrum doesn't have a clear answer. Oh my, what a dilemma that would be. Yes, best not to think about that. Let's just assume that the Book of Answers only pertains to shop-related questions. Do you want a tea? Oh, do you want it? You brought Boro a cup of tea? This is for you. Wonderful. The way he, like, sniffed the tea. If this isn't Azzy tea, one of Boro's favorites. Azzy tea is often making me think of the lovely Sylvia. What a gem. Known each other for many years, Boro and Sylvia have. And here is a photo of the two of us. Can you tell who is who? Heh. Aww. Often I am sneaking out of the shop to be spending time with her. Many adventures we've had. It is unsafe to leave the shop completely unattended like this for days at a time. Certainly yes. But very worth it to spend a couple of days with lovely Sylvia. I hope that you will be meeting her someday. What fun pairing you two would be. Aww. Yeah, what's up with this? I lived. I'm dead. Yeah, I don't know. So... oh. Package. Package. I found a package. I found a package lying around. What should I do with it? You must have found a large parcel. That is happening from time to time. It seems that when a person loses an item here in the forest finds its way to return it to them. And apparently that is by dropping it off here in the clearing for us to put in the mail. You can take the package over to our mailbox and drop it inside. That will ensure that it is returned to its rightful owner. Does that make sense? You're telling me the forest placed the package here. Maybe this person should have been taking care better of their stuff. The forest is moving things around all the time, and this is quite common. Who can say how it happens? Why or how it happens, these woods simply have a mind of all of their own. For example, Boro has been looking for his favorite pair of boots for weeks now. Did I simply misplace them? No, surely not. It was definitely the forest moving them around. At any rate, if you do see any packages lying around, you are welcome to mail them back to their owner. Okie dokie. Oh! Where are you going? Who said you could do that? Oh, he sniffer. Why don't we try... oh, I need more... that is just such a good... spigot Foley. Huh. Is this different from... okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So... you make like a Y, right? So it's this. I don't know what it could be. Well, I guess the thing I haven't tried is blue. Uh-oh. Well, something's gonna happen here, and I don't know what, but we'll see. Oh, pretty. Oh, I made a line. Oh, that's why I made a line. Oh, is that a hybrid that makes both blue and... Oh. Huh. Cute. That's really cute. Cute. I should... maybe... pot some of these. They're cute. I love gardening. Also, it's dark, and I'm getting, like, nervous. I'm gonna turn a light on. And also get some water. You gotta get up early tomorrow. Okay, have a nice night, Tori. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, I might not be playing this for like too much longer anyway. Probably make the tea. It is 7:30. Yeah, I don't think I want to go for insanely long today. I want to know how to do the mushrooms, because this feels like something. My brain likes it when... combination. Go. Okay, there's actually... You call your guide, he asks how much, you say like, what gram? That's how you do mushrooms? I mean... I mean... Like, we've talked about this before, Vizzo. The drugs is not for me, but... It is a little fascinating to me, the drongs. It's not for me, but it is fascinating how many, like, strains of weed and stuff there are. Like, that's an art in and of itself. You don't do other drongs, yeah. Like, the weed stuff? Yeah, it's a whole science, and I super duper respect that. That's really interesting. In a slight tangential thing, because it's mango season right now, Hawaii has, like, some ridiculous amount of different kinds of mangoes. I want to say the number, it's not like 100, but it's like 50 to 70 different kinds of mangoes, and that's just from, like, latent crossbreeding between, like, trees and stuff. Like, they're regional to only an island, and I think that shit's neat. They get you higher. But yeah, yeah, plant stuff I think is neat, and if you understand it, you are a high alchemist. And I fear you. Hi, yeah. High alchemist. I've made that Plague Knight joke somewhere at one point, I think. I didn't mean to make that, but... Oh, this is a really nice color. I really like this color. You are a high alchemist, but also a high alchemist. I didn't mean to make that joke, but it works. Dude, these bitches, like, don't return their cups. You fuckers just leave them out here? I swear to fucking God. There's also a way to get more cups, I think, by, sweeping up leaves and stuff. No! Okay. I did not mean to make that high alchemist joke. I'll take 2 cups. One for me and one for the guy. Oh, it's like brown. Wasn't it red earlier? Okay. Where'd he go? This is a really good feature that you can just face it through the walls. Hey. Here you go, T. Verily, you have brought me the ceremonial Vreedle tea. As is customary, we will now perform the time-honored Vreedle ceremony. I'm excited, I haven't done a Vreedle ceremony in ages. There's more? Yes? One ceremony and that's it. Very good, come, let us adjourn to the place of ceremony. So, where is your... Jesus, you know, place of ceremony. I do not have a place of ceremony because that's not a real thing. But don't you have some kind of designated spot? The book says every town should have a ceremonial spot. Yes, of course, I'll be in front of the shop. The big willow tree, this isn't a town, just literally do it anywhere. It's fine, in front of the shop. Let me pull this cup, let me put this cup down and I'll meet you there. Oh gosh. Lippa. Wait, I can also return this package while I'm here, I guess? Or is it here? Yeah. You returned the last parcel. Okay. And here we are, the spot of ceremony. I have thusly placed the ceremonial altar. Verily, it is time now for the real ceremony to begin. So, the way these things work is that you start talking about yourself, you know, opening up about your fears, your hopes, your dreams, that kind of thing. It's good to know what you're struggling with, being as vulnerable and authentic as possible. We'll spend maybe 20 minutes talking about you, and then the ceremony itself will begin. Great, let's do it. Please tell us what you're struggling with. I'm struggling with what's the biggest number imaginable. The biggest number? Yeah, like, is it 30 billion or 100 trillion? What if there's a number even bigger than that, you know? Is that even possible? I've been losing a lot of sleep over this issue. Are you being serious? Is this a real problem you're dealing with? Absolutely. Okay, then I guess we can begin the ceremony now. Ahem. Here upon this day, our community gathers to conduct a real ceremony. Congenial. Today's ceremony is in honor of our special guest. Say your name. Alta. Our special guest and cherished member of our community, Alta. Specifically her journey with, what the biggest number is. And so our community has gathered to assist her with that. Let us offer her these words of guidance during this difficult time. May you, I guess be able to think of an even bigger number? Like a quadrillion? That's a pretty big number. No, that's definitely a small number. I thought for sure it was bigger. I must not be remembering correctly. Oh, let's see what else is there to say about the matter. This is hard, you didn't tell me very much about yourself. Exactly. There's literally nothing else going on in my life. Really, but everyone has something going on. Nope, nothing at all, blank slate. Please, I would be so honored to be a part of your community. I would love to know more about you. And we don't have to try and solve your problems or anything, you know. It's just, who are you? What do you care about? I'd really like to if you'd care to. I'd really like to know if you'd care to. This guy, like, obviously, there's nothing wrong with him, but there's something about this interaction that makes me deeply uncomfortable in a way that I can't quite explain, but I guess it gives me MLM vibes. And not the yaoi kind. No. Okay, I understand. Thank you very much for attending this bridal ceremony. The ceremony is now complete. Hey, Gerald. So, Gerald, is there anything else I can do for you? I need a task that I can complete. A task? Hey, you betcha there is. Just now, I was trying to figure out why neither you nor Timothy believe that I'm a real knight. And then it hit me. It's because I don't have any super cool knight pose. Could you help me decide on a great pose that proves I'm a knight? Alright, let's see the super cool knight pose. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Yeah! Could you add a bit of pizzazz to it? How about this? Try adding a display of raw strength in there as well. Grrr. Now do it on one leg. Like this. I want to see your sensitive side. Show me some emotion. Oh, the tragedy, the injustice. They didn't have to do this. Make it like a funny tragedy. How about... Hey, how you folks doing tonight? Heard about this tragedy? What's the deal with that? Now channel all of these emotions into your desire to be a knight. Yes, I want to be a knight so badly. Congratulations, you're a knight. I did it! I'm a knight! I can't believe it! Timothy's gonna be so psyched. I'm so pumped up right now. In fact, I think it's time I headed back into the forest. I feel like doing something that only a real, actual knight would do. Like what? Well, you know, knight stuff. Anything specific? A true knight can never know what their adventure will be. Killing a man. In the streets, yeah. A true knight must discover the adventure as it happens to them. I read that on a menu at a restaurant once. It wasn't about knights, but I think it still works. Gerald, what exactly do you think knights do? Get into cool adventures? Is that correct? Am I close? No, knights have duties to uphold. They take oaths to report to someone. Why are you doing any of this? I mean, do I need to have a reason? Can't a really cool dad just be a knight for no reason? Does it have to be to prove to his son that he's the coolest dad on the planet? That isn't... But now that you mention it, do you think maybe he would find it cool that I'm a knight? If I got into the most fantastic adventures out in these woods, if I was a real knight, then do you think he'd want to take more photos with me? And show off those photos to his friends? And call me something cool like Pops McGee? I'm not the person to ask about. With all the nightly adventures I get into, there's no way I could be a total dorkbot, right? This is my destiny. This is my story. It is time for me to go out there and be the best knight I can be. As knights are always saying, Yar. That's funny. I like putting a pirate into a archetype that's not a pirate at all. Goodbye, Gerald. Good luck, Gerald. Don't die, Gerald. Oh hey, mail. To the person who placed the lost parcel in the mail, Detective Greyline here. That package you just mailed to me just so happened to have been the crucial piece of evidence I needed to crack the Susie Winterkins case. How did this vital piece of evidence end up in your hands? I don't know, but I'm grateful you sent it. Now little Miss Winterkins will thankfully go free. Will get to thankfully go free and be fully cleared of all charges of mass aggravated livestock theft. Cleared of all charges of mass aggravated... Okay, livestock theft. It's another victory for justice, and a close call at that. Little Susie has requested that I send you her favorite doll as thanks. It may not mean much to you, but this doll is special to her. She and I both appreciate your help, more than the words can say. Until next time. Oh. Oh wait! They can be friends. Hold on. They can be friends. Hey. Yay! Friends. Borrow. Oops. What about here? I want a nice sweet drink now, but I had mango sago yesterday.
Gross. As soon as I drink this tea, my feet start hurting. Ew.
Ew.
My feet already hurt from climbing these ladders. I don't need more pain. Well, I mean, pain is fine by me. But it has to be good pain. I think I have an infinite tolerance for pain, as long as it's good. As long as it's the, you know, the correct kind. That's why everything in this forest has been so miserable. Because it keeps on feeling like bad pain. The wrong kind, and oh my god. I hope this turns out to be good pain. Please let this be good pain. Please.
I don't know what you mean by that. I think you should live your life with as little pain as possible. I really don't want to talk to you, dude. Please don't make me talk to you. Place. Yay. Let's see. It is 7:40 p.m. I think I might call it here for today. It's mostly because my voice is giving. I can feel it a little bit sore. I was alone at work today, so I didn't talk to anyone, and like now talking is like, oh god, you're stretching a muscle you haven't used it all today, so I'm like, but yeah, I think that's enough for today. I might, after I close stream, just dude around a little bit and just play around with some of these things. Because yeah, this is a really neat game to just like run around in and stuffs. I don't know what to do with the mushrooms yet. But I am willing to maybe do more of this next week. But again, I low-key don't know how stream next week is gonna go, cause Somnium Files game, the new Somnium Files is out. Gerald's back. New Somnium Files is out next week. I am off Friday. I have stuff to do in the morning, but I'll definitely be around in the afternoon. But yeah, maybe we'll pick this up Friday. Maybe we won't. We'll see. But I'm willing to add this into like a rotation or something. But yeah, thank you for hanging out with this cozy game. But yeah. So I think the new Somnia Files unlocks on Thursday, so like Japan time Friday. So I might stream then. It might be Thursday I do Somnium Files and Friday I do this. We'll see. Again, the thing is, like, after spending weeks trying to finish Delta Road and keeping a schedule on it, that burnt me out. Holy shit.
Yarn. It's a ball.
So yeah, yeah, I just need to not keep a schedule on things too much or it drives you crazy. So I will do at least one stream of AI the Somnium Files Date no allow sleep. And then maybe we'll do this on Friday. But yeah. I'm gonna end stream now. Take care everybody. Goodbye.